Welcome back, everybody, to Back of the Card on Iconic Sports. I know it's been a while, but I had some sad news as my mother passed away, and we had some family things going on the past few weeks. But today, we are here to try something new. Thanks to my friend John, we have access to an amazing card that he let me borrow with a few of his other cards, but it gave me an idea today to focus on the career of one man. John let me borrow a 1965 Willie Mays, as well as a few of his other cards, like I said, but that gave me this idea to do today's video. So what I decided to do is dig through my collection to see what kind of cards Willie Mays has today. So when I went through, I basically found some old Upper Deck cards. So it's an Upper Deck Legends card. We found some Topps Archives card. Another Upper Deck Legends card here. We found another Topps Archives card when Mays actually played for the Mets in 1972. We have a Bomb Squad opening day card from 2021, a 2021 Topps Allen and Ginter card, and then a 2021 1987 card from Willie Mays. It's from 2021 Topps, but it's 1987 cards there, which has most of his stats on the back of it. And then in this year's set of 1987, an all-star card of Willie Mays, which shows the 1965 OPS leaders for that year. OPS wasn't a stat back then, but Willie Mays would have led the league, and Hank Aaron would have been second in that regard. But yeah, John sent me this 1965 Willie Mays, and this card is just, it's awesome looking. It's clean. It's a beautiful card. But like I said, it got me thinking to just do a little retrospective on Willie Mays here. So Willie Mays' nickname was the Say Hey Kid, and he played from 1951 to 1973. Mays hit over 30 home runs in his career 11 times, with a career high of 52 in 1965. In 1954, Mays won the National League batting title and the MVP as he hit .345 with 41 homers, 110 RBIs, but perhaps arguably his most famous moment came in Game 1 of the 1954 World Series. The play labeled The Catch at the time was an amazing play. What makes the play even more amazing is the time of the game when it happened. In '54, Mays was probably one of the best, if not the best athlete in all of baseball. The game was tied 2-2 in the top of the 8th inning at the Polo Grounds. Cleveland's Vic Wertz was 3 for 3 already at that point in the day, and he had both his team's runs batted in. He drilled a pitch from Don Lytle over Willie Mays' head in center field. Mays turned around with his back towards home plate and caught the ball like a wide receiver down the sideline. And to the point, they even made a card showing Willie Mays' catch here. So you can see his back towards the pitch and him making the catch and whipping around to throw it back in. The quote from Jack Brickhouse summed it up really nice here. He said, "There's a long drive, way back to center field, way back. It is, oh, what a catch by Mays. Willie Mays just brought the crowd to its feet with a catch that must have been an optical illusion to a lot of people in the stands." I mean, Mays is such a great of the game, and this moment is a moment in the history of the game that people will never forget. He's one of the most iconic players in the game, probably in most people's top 5 or top 10. If not even higher. But Mays' name is still mentioned to this day, that recently Albert Pujols has been on a tear and a run for 700 home runs. What Albert's been doing and his career, it's been amazing. But what Albert did recently was he had his 63rd multi-homer game, to the point where Topps now created a card to show Albert tying Willie Mays for both of them having 63 career multi-homer games. So this is just an amazing card, and it just shows that Mays in the history of the game, it still stands today. What Mays has done and what Mays did is just something that needs to be remembered and looked upon greatly. Mays finished his playing career playing 23 years, and he hit .301 with 3,293 hits, 338 stolen bases, and 660 home runs. By today's statistical standards, Mays had a WAR of 124 from 1954 to 1966, and that's by far the most in Major League Baseball during that time. Again, we just wanted to highlight Willie Mays. We wanted to highlight the awesome card that John let us borrow here to do this video, that gave us the idea for this video. So we want to say thank you to John again. Show off the 1965 Mays. I hope you enjoyed this retrospective into Willie Mays' career here on Back of the Card. If you did enjoy the video and you'd like to see other great retrospectives from other players like, let's say, Albert Pujols, Hank Aaron, Ken Griffey Jr., Mickey Mantle, just drop us a like, subscribe to our Iconic, and feel free to leave a comment. I hope you're flipping for our next video.